Hey guys, and welcome back. My name's NG Paradox, and here we are in the animal kingdoms where Butter is making his moves. He is growing surely but strongly, and of course in the Bear Empire everything's kicking off with a slight rebellion going on. Not a perfect rebellion, but it's a pretty significant rebellion that could cripple the Bear Empire in some ways. We can only hope. Also, some people are asking about the sort of, Jade, dragging a DLC for this, like how does China work? China, from what I can see, just seems to be normal. So, yeah. But you can change the settings for the China, so you can turn off, like, adventurers and stuff and whatnot, and I have done that. So there are no kind of, like, invasions and stuff, because this is a completely new world, where it's completely different. I turned off, like, a lot of the invasions and stuff that would be normally historical. So, just thought I'd throw that out there for you guys to know some of the rules I put in. But yes, we need to get our army ready. We are going to war to take down another province. Another province to be taken. And we'll slowly but surely gain the power that we need. Okay, now they have got their men together. He will not join us. He will not. Okay, a lot of my men are not wanting to join us. He's going to go to our men's. We could wait for him to be locked in. There we go. Let's go to our men's then. This is plains. We should be okay here. We'll fight them on the field. Chief Grape has come. Of course, Chief Grape has come to help me. Chief Grape. We can always rely on Grape. He is the greatest. The other ducks we conquered, they're obviously a little bit upset. We can't really blame them for that. We are on. It's hard to know if we're on it or not. We're like on. It looks like we're on Brie more than that. But okay. We'll wait here, then we'll take this, and the war is done. And everyone can be happy. We're not going to bring in our allies, so we don't need to bring them. We don't need to bother them. They're in their own wars. They're fighting between the cats and the ducks and stuff over these futile lands below the Bear Empire. And there we go, 100% done. Another dog to add to our collection. Good to have some dog vassals to kind of balance out the ducks. I think it's going to be kind of useful to have that. So there we go, another piece has been taken. Our means, I think, should be our next target. Vassalization? No, of course not. He would never accept. But then again, if I do this too quickly, we're going to make a lot of enemies, aren't we? That's the thing. We could be making too many enemies all at once. So I do need to be careful of how quick we're doing this. But then again, if I don't do it quickly, other people will conquer them. But it's just because he has free places. That's really what worries me about him. That's the main thing that worries me about him, is that he's quite strong. 900. I personally have 1,193. And we can get 200, so we are stronger than him, but if he gets other allies with him, he could definitely destroy me. Like, look at my ally vassals almost have more men than I do. So I think we're going to slow down a second. We're not going to grow too much more. We're going to start spending, like, building up. Let's build up our lands first. Let's do that. Do we go, let's spend some prestige. Maybe not too much. Maybe we'll just spend 200, yeah. Training grounds or weaponsmith. Let's go with training grounds for now. That means I can't go to war, so that's good, yeah. So by doing that, it means we can't go to war to take them down. So I'm happy with that. We'll try and hope that our Chancellor can get it. I'm pretty happy with the lands that we have right now. These guys would probably want to be on the council, but they're not very good. They're not very good, and Louis is only very good at intrigue, and he hates me. So I don't want to put him as my spy master, because he'll probably try and kill me. But the Bear Empire crushed the rebellion. No! What happened? What happened? Was killed in the chaos of battle? No! His father, was he the one who led it? I don't remember. I think it was him who led it. It must have, yeah, it must have been. So he just died on the battlefield, and that ended the rebellion. No! I was hoping our friends and brothers would be able to escape. Look what's going on, though. Kidnia. Let's have a quick look at these hedgehogs. These hedgehogs have got, these are two pretty big carnates right here. Luckily, they've still not made their way into the tribal lands of what we would call southern France. So I'm happy with that. We're going to look at a quick look at the rest of the world, actually. We've not really had much chance to do it. It doesn't look like anything's really changed that much. Even the horses were able to keep themselves under control. Baron, looking pretty good there. You got your Samaritan bears. King Not a Bear. King Not a Bear. Bear. Okay, not only is he called Not a Bear, then he's also got his family name, which is Bear. And then we've got King Bajan. Bajanison. Ah, little baby Bajanison. Good for him. A Duke up here. We've got a Duchess up here. Who's this? A Count? Some humans up here. Yeah, some humans. The Grand Mayor. Clovis the Mutilator. It's a republic. Oh, there we go. There's a republic. Good for them. Is this... I thought it was Supland. No, Supperland. Stefano is actually... He's definitely grown a bit, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's grown quite a bit. Okay, good for him. He's feudal, of course. Anyone kind of united the people of the East? No. I'm kind of looking forward to see if any of the people of the East unite together and can kind of take over. But so far, no one's been able to do that. It's cool to see if any of them become a threat or can rebuild the East. Or, sorry, not rebuild, just build it. I don't think it was ever built up. We don't know much about the East. The Bohemian Holy War for Bavaria has ended. King Louis of Naples and Shadia won. So the Ducks did win, it would seem. Good job. See, the Labradorinia fighting the good fight against those cats. With the use of my extensive knowledge, I'm confident I'll be able to sway Chief Grape into becoming my trusted friend. I'll teach him about Brahma. I'll give him access to my library. Would he like Brahma? I mean, I don't know. I lose one learning. Hoping gesture will sway him to your cause. Yeah, I'm gonna let him access to my library. There you go. Here you go, Chief Grape. See, we'll become friends once again. You can see it's for the greater good, Grape. I'm not gonna treat the ducks badly. My steward Baddest, please report that ruin has been set. As soon as I said that, has been settled with many good dog families. The locals, though initially resistant, have started to adopt our language. Okay, so, okay, I did just say that I did just now get rid of all the ducks from my place and replace them with dogs. Good timing, game, good timing. Chief Grape was happy to be granted limited access to my library and has already taken a few books to study himself. Okay, now we need to change more ducks. Settle tribes, this one. Let's settle some more dogs over here. More dogs. More dogs for all. No more ducks. I'm sorry, Chief Grape. One day we'll live in... Once we become feudal, we'll live in harmony. Ducks and dogs living side by side together. We've almost got enough money to build one of these. Obviously, we need to wait for the other building to finish first. I could go and raid some people, potentially. Let's see the money. How much... There's not much money around here. Ooh, not much money at all, actually. But there's a bit of money, you know, in Paris. Paris is still pretty rich. I did put it on random, but apparently Paris is looking pretty good. They have a tiny bit of money there. Bit of money there. We definitely could maybe raid some people. Then again, I'm not pagan. Wait, can we raid? I've forgotten. Is it tribal or is it pagan that raids? No, we can raid because we're tribal. Okay, good to know. And dismiss. 1,000. We can actually have up to 1,900 men. Really? Excellent. I've had my eye on a feisty young scullery maid with huge intellect. Well, I think if we can get our men up high, I'll definitely take our men's then. With huge intellect. For some time now, though she skillfully dodges the attentions of every boy and greybeard at court, I have her blushing furiously whenever I gaze into her eyes. Seduced and wrapped around my finger, this sharp lass could be very useful. Well, I'm no longer lustful. But I am greedy's more for money and stuff. But you could say it might seep into other things. If we had to use that to choose, we could say it seeps into other things. But he's also temporary, because that kind of goes into it. Make her a lady and keep her as my mistress. Bed her and make her mine. What a spy shall be. A common wench, I can do better. Now, is he too proud that he wouldn't do it? I think he'll just make her a spy. We'll go for that one then. He'll just kind of go in the middle. He's not going to make her a lover, but he's also not going to spur her. He's just going, you know what, let's have a good time. That guy just died of the flu. Okay, I needed to know that. Thank you, game. Now, what about you for now? We can't do it just yet. We need that 250 prestige. We're going to have to wait quite a bit to be able to do that, yeah. Okay, we'll wait a little bit. We'll get 200 prestige. Once we get the 250 prestige, we'll do that one. By then, we should definitely have the men that we want. Definitely, definitely. I wish I could attack these little ducks. These delicious little ducks. I mean, these honorable ducks. Not delicious ducks at all. No one said the ducks were delicious. Don't worry, Chief Grape. It's fine. It's fine. How are your kids anyway? How's Louis? How's Louis Honker doing? He's turning out okay. He's 14. How's your other daughter, Jemima? And then you've got Dewey. His name's Dewey. That's great. Oh, he's a bastard. you had a bastard with Fanny? Ah, Grape. Come on. Come on, Grape. I expected more from you. I expected more. Yeah. I expected more. We don't have many people on our court, though, do we? I know that must be a way to earn Chief Grape's trust. I'll simply ask him. Okay. No, I'm not losing prestige right now. We're not going to be doing that. We've actually got him happy enough as it is. I think we should probably look to make some... Oh, wow, look at his intrigue. What the... What happened to you, Sir Chief Grape? But we need to get other people to like me. How does the other dog? The other dog does not like me. Okay, let's look to sway him. We're going to try and sway this dog. He's my dog vassal. We need him to like me. Yeah, and that's now turned off. Okay. That's fine. Then we'll concentrate on this guy then instead. See if we can get him to like us. But the Bear Empire still has not fallen apart like we would have wanted. But the Sacrosanct Punjab Empire... Oh... What happened here? Punjabi. Why am I saying Punjabi? Punjabi. Emperor Comanche of the Sacrosanct Punjabi Empire. A horse has taken over. What happened here? He was elected. Okay, so they decided to elect one of the horses. I mean, there's a horse population, a cat population, there's humans. The humans will not be happy with this. Revolt war for Raja Kalan's claim on the empire. So some people are not happy about it. Even though he was elected democratically, some people are not happy about this. Who was it then? Who were they fighting for again? What was his name? Raja Kalyan. Raja Kalan. Which one's that? I don't see a claimant right now. I'm guessing he was the son. I'm guessing he was the son of the former emperor. Which, I don't know where they are, but yeah, okay, I think he was like a relative of the emperor they're now fighting for, the previous emperor. Remember, he has a famous bloodline. So, you know, he's obviously, you know, he's got that great blood running through his veins, but okay. Nice to see some of the empires fall apart, obviously. We'd like to see any of them, really. How's Glitterhoof doing? Glitterhoof is dead! This was Glitterhoof's place. Oh no, King Dasher, though. Oh, Dasher. And what is... That looks really weird, the lighting on it. I don't know. I'm starting to think a Blossom might fancy me. Blossom Spaniel. Would we make a move where it's not appropriate? He is brave, so you could say he wouldn't be scared, but he's gregarious and has the social problems of that. Rough, greedy. I think you could go either way for this. I mean, who's her husband? Her husband's bad. He's the steward of Normandy. He is a chance. He is one of our council. Let's not upset him. You know what? Let's not upset him. We know that the council's important for us. They're very useful. Is this Tuscany? No, this is Netany and Tuscany. The colours are very similar. That makes it really difficult to be able to tell. You've also actually got quite a big kingdom down here, led by King Nened Voljovic. He's Serbian, he's Jewish, of course. Everyone's Jewish. Everyone's Jewish. And what is this? Okay, so it looks as though the rebellion did win, and it was not someone of the former emperor's family. Samrat Kalyan of the Sacrosanct Punjabi Empire. Yeah, just a normal guy. Okay, so they pushed it for him. They just basically wanted any human in charge. They just didn't want a horse to be in charge. King Churgwin of Labradorinia has declared Labradorinia war claim on Champagne, on Chief Spot of Champagne. Oh no. So he's actually heading north a bit there. He's going to take these two lands. So we need to be careful. But luckily we are allies, so maybe we'll be okay. But I need to go back over here. We were looking at the Empire. What happened? Some places became free. We've got Raja Kongkang of Ungvai. He's a Han Chinese culture, but he's Jewish. We've also got Bohemia. The cats are free. Raja Angry Stalker. And a few other little places. Seems to have been released at this point in time. A few cats here and there. More cats, of course. A lot of the cats have become independent, which is what they wanted. So a lot of the cats are free. I think Thrace. Was Thrace always free? Or were they part of Broodmare? Looks a bit bigger than it used to be. Something happened down here. Raja Lightfoot the Tenacious. He's Jewish as well. This is not good for the Sacrosanct Empire, but could be good for... Oh, Estonia. What happened up here? I'm not sure. So I have noticed that some of these things have been black since the DLC has been released. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know if you guys have been experiencing that. I'll have to look online and see if that's actually a common problem. I've noticed that quite a bit recently it could be a common problem. So I should probably, there probably isn't some sort of fix to it. I'll have to look that up. The upgrade is almost done, and there we go. 1,500 men currently. Yeah, we've got 400 men we could get. Should I now build the next hill fort, or should I build the market village? Do I want... I want a kingdom. I want a kingdom. I always like a kingdom. I don't know why. I'm not as fond of playing the Republic, personally. I just don't like the mechanics as much. This is my personal... It is fun sometimes, but starting one here, I do personally prefer one like when you're a king. So we're going to go up this one. I don't need money for anything else, really, do I? Making the kingdom? I don't think you needed money, did you? No. We don't need money to found the kingdom, so we can spend the money here. There we go. Spending most of our money. We still need a bit of prestige, though. We've not got a claim just yet on anything else. Deary, deary me. How about you? We can't go to war with you either. Cannot afford the prestige hits. Okay, raiders under Chief Grape have arrived to loot and pillage. Chief Bubble of Men's County. Good job there, Grape. He's looting them. Good job. A man is brought in shackles before you. Apparently he is a missionary from Sorelia who's been preaching his heretical faith among your people. He claims to be on a mission from God and has been caring for the sick in nearby villages. What should be done with this misguided Jewish? This misguided Jewish? Is that how you'd say it? Okay. But okay. Oh my, Glue Boy's his name. Are you kidding me? His name is Glue Boy. Okay, well, he is a renowned physician, a healer. He shall serve me personally. I mean, we do not have a physician. So he would actually be a good person to bring in. Oh, we can get one. Oh, no, he is... Yeah, it's him. So we could bring him in. We can't allow Jewish in our realm burn him. We would get 50 gold, though. So do we want the gold, or do we want him to work for us? Or am I too zealous? Well, seeing as I am greedy, I think... Butter, he doesn't care about the religious things going on. Maybe he's a bit angry. He's probably a little bit angry that he's doing this without any, you know, authority. He's like, how dare you come into our lands without asking personally me first? I am the High Chief of Normandy. I burn you. And then kind of in the back, he's kind of like rubbing his hands going, the gold is mine. Ah, Butter. We burn them. The Jewish faith are not going to be happy with me, but that's some good gold. That's some nice good gold. we just spent that money to build up our hill fort. Now we've got even more money. Hopefully we can get to the next level. High Chief Waddles of Anjou died attending to the chamber business. Oh no. Poor Anjou. I could attack them. Let's see. Claim Anjou for him. I need a kingdom title to be able to do this, so... Yeah, border disputes right now we can't do. If we could get a kingdom title, we could claim it for this other boy. We could use the ducks against one another. But yes, we have to wait a little bit long. We still need a bit more prestige. I could go raiding to get prestige, actually. That would be a good idea. I know that there must be ways to earn Chief Slobber's trust, and the best way to learn it is without a doubt talking to him. But about what? I will simply ask him. No, we're not going to ask him. Which one had a lot of money? It was Paris, wasn't it? But they just pillaged it. Yeah, my little duck friend just pillaged it. This would be the best one to go pillage. 800 men. I could go pillage that. Let's go pillage. Let's just get some prestige in us for now. Let's go, my men. Everyone head off. We shall travel. We shall travel and raid and gain prestige and gold. And we'll take whatever we can from the ducks. Those poor innocent ducks. But we want more prestige so we can subjugate our neighbors, so the Labradorinia does not take them. That's what we're worried about. I will lead for now, then. Still. Let's head into here. Dahlia of Ponfin. Peasant was declared peasant revolt for Ponfu on Chiefess Indira of Ponfua. Okay. Oh, is that just up here? Okay, so she's married to a duck. So she's just up there. What will happen? What will happen if they take over? It looks like they're probably going to win that. Raiders arrived to loot and pillage. Vassal levies raised too long. Well, they'll have to make do for now. We can actually take this down, so we'll take all the gold. Excellent. They made peace. Looks as though he's taken that. Yep. Labradorinia is powerful. I hope that we can have, you know, a kingdom each and work together. That's what I would personally want, but we'll see how things go. But we'll take this down. Go, my looters. Take it. Take all the gold. It will be mine. We'll get it up to over 100 gold. We'll be so rich. The people will cheer. They can't stop me. Ah! Now, I don't know what's going to happen, like, say, when they take that. They'll just take over, I guess. Who is this guy? Dahlia. Okay, he's Hindu. What was she? She was Hindu as well. Victory is done here. Looted 5 gold. Look at all that gold. We're so rich. Do we jump into here then? 0.9 gold. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Over here would be the best, but they're being raided anyway. No, they're not being raided, actually. We're just going to go head home. We'll just be fine with this. We'll be fine. Thank you, ducks. We'll see you next time. Have fun. Those poor ducks. Those poor innocent little ducks. We've almost got the prestige, actually. There we go. Now, this has been taken over by Chief Dahlia Ikimo. That has now been built as well, so that's good. Let's see how much the next one costs. 112. We've basically got enough for that right now, but we need the technology. Upgrade to reinforced hill fort 3. Castle infrastructure levels greater or equal to 1. So we're going to have to build up our technology before we can rebuild the castles of old in the Doglands. And rebuild these lands to be just as great. But I think we'll go into here. They're not raiding, and we'll probably then attack them. I'd like to see if we can attack this guy, but we'll wait until we get that 250 prestige. We'll see what happens. He's probably got some event troops, actually, doesn't he? Yeah, 800. He's going to be pretty strong, possibly. Damn peasant leaders. There we go, we attack them. Raid their lands, my friends. Take all the gold. Take all the gold. He cannot stop us. How many men does he have overall? He's got 800. He's got no vassals. He's just a count. He's not even got a duchy right now. We're making good gold. We're making good prestige. We've almost got it. We'll take this down. Then we'll probably have the prestige, and we can just attack him afterwards. Your acquaintance, Smokey. Oh, and 1 second. Normally, it is the dogs that distract me during these recording sessions, but actually someone decided to phone me, so apologies for that. But Smokey was burnt at the stake by High Chief Greg. There you go. Good job, ducks. See, this is why we get along with the ducks. The ducks know what to do. A diet of bread and water does not satisfy me anymore. I need something else, something delicious and filling. Well, we've lost temperate. He's getting different as he gets older, is Mr. Butter. He's 47 now. Oof. Well, 47. Maybe I should be having more kids. Maybe I should be looking into that a bit more. You know, maybe I should be taking some concubines. Do we actually have people to marry? We don't have any concubines at the moment anyway. Okay. But maybe that's what I should be thinking about. It's not necessary you got 1 kid, but having more kids would be great, you know. It would be nice. Okay, let's head home. We got the prestige, basically. Let's head home, delete ourselves so we can actually go to war. Delete you. Good job. We've got Blake has arrived at my court. Not girl, but okay, he's not really good at anything. He's possessed. That doesn't sound like a great guy to have on our court, but okay. If I were to attack you, subjugation, we couldn't really do anything about that. Offer vassalization, he would say no. Okay, I'm going to go for amends because I don't want them to be attacked by this guy. And we're going to go for force vassalization. We can bring them up. I don't want them to eat them up, so we'll get that. We'll be on all the border then. So there we go. And hopefully we can get a second duchy by eating these as well. Let's call on our allies. Really, our allies should be able to handle this. But we'll raise our men just in case. 1,600 men. He doesn't have that many men, but it's good to bring our men together just in case. My liege, I have bad news from Roy. My attempt to increase the county levy is met with nothing but failure. Is the reason behind his Punjabi bubbler of ruin. He's been nothing but trouble. Curse him. God, what are they doing? Blessings upon you. Thank you for joining us, King. Thank you for joining us. Chief Slobbers still resists my attempts to establish a solid relationship. A very concise letter will do. I will just tell him to be my best friend. Let's give him a very concise letter. Once we take over this, we'll have to sway this guy. Just as expected, my letter was well received by Chief Slobber. He has written me with a short message in response to congratulate me for my wisdom and foresight. Thank you, Mr. Chief Slobbers. Let's march in there to Amen's. They do not have many more. We must march straight into the capital. And we took this down before, so we can assault it. There we go. was already so weak. So weak. Our friends have come to join us now, but we'll just defeat his armies there. There we go. So Paris was also pretty weak. There we go. We've almost got it all. We can also assault this. Let's just keep going. We lost a few men, but that gives us 100%, and the war is done. Yes, look at that. Look at Normandy. We are now threatening, of course, as you would expect, but that looks a lot nicer. Look at that. We just need the 3 duchies. I need to take out, like, these 2. How threatening? 6%? That's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. Yeah, and a defensive pact against the Bear Empire. Everyone should be in that. Come on. People, bow your feet to me. We're going to need prestige again to get these underneath me, aren't we? Yep. It's the only way. I can't subjugate them unless I have the karma. And we never have any karma. It's very difficult to get that karma, apparently. Or 200 karma. So yeah, basically 250 prestige is our best way to take those 2 down. But until then, we can't really get another duchy. So that's our other duchy we need then. We've got 1, 2 of it. No, 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. We got half then, don't we? Yeah. It is part of this Duchy of Paris. Picardy. So we have 50%, we need 51. So we just need 1 more. If we just get 1 more, we should be able to get it. There we go. Yeah, we've got 50% exactly. We need 1 more province, and we can then form that. And hopefully the other person would then bend the knee. We need a lot of gold for that. Luckily, we do have gold. And then we need 1 more. What other one do we want? We could get Anjou. Anjou is just these 3 provinces, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be a bit difficult to get. Paris. That's Blois. The colors are so similar sometimes. So Paris is this one, and this one. So it's these 3. Let me just check. Let me just check again. Let me see if I... Duchy of Paris. Okay, no, it's these 4. So we have to take 3. Currently, we have 2. So if we just get 1 more of these, which it can't be this one, that's underneath the Labrador family, we need to go get this one. So if we can get this piece of land here, we would then get the 3rd duchy. That seems like the best way to do things, doesn't it? Because that's all underneath them. Okay, so we have a plan going. We have a plan. Yeah, okay, so we're going for Paris and that one. So basically just 2 more provinces and we can get 2 more duchies. We need to take this one and take this one. And then, actually, we'll take that one so that way it's not, he can't get any more. But yeah, so we just need this one. This is for Orleans. What do we need to attack Orleans? We need 100 karma, 100 gold. We do have 100 karma. We do have 100 gold. So we could actually get that right now. So we can get that. I think that's what we should look to get. And we'll look to get this one. And then we'll look to get enough prestige to take this one. Or the other one. And that should be that. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed joining me here for our escapades. We've grown and grown. I want to make a kingdom there. One that can stand side by side with Labradorinia. And together, hopefully, we can make the dogs proud. They're still not free. There's still a lot more for us to do. Around the rest of the world, if we have a quick look round, I don't think... Yep. Most of the rest of the world doesn't change. Oh, Dootland. Doot has got a lot bigger. Those damn elephants. Those elephants have got quite a bit bigger. They seem to have been in a rebellion right now. We saw them a bit bigger before. But there we go, guys. See ya. And so does Butter. And of course, little Butter Docs. Oh, look at him. So cute. Such a cute baby dog. See you then.